Welcome to Paracord Pals and Heroes. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Courtney Holmes. Today we're jumping into Mexico, where our Hispanic brothers and sisters are, and we're going vigilante hunting here. We're going vigilante. We're playing a rich guy with lots of money, lots of prestige. Sometimes he goes undercover and he fights crime. We're going ZORRO, everybody. ZORRO. We're making us a ZORRO Paracord Paracord Bracelet. So let's get started, everybody. Let's get that Hank out, mostly black, and do us a double wide Solomon. I'll meet you guys at the bottom down here. You know how we do it, and then we'll get started on what I have here on this brother. Back in a flash. Thank you. Alright, 15 double knot sets marked in the middle at 8, 7 on each side. Let's see about giving this guy some eyes. So ZORRO's gonna have 3 eyes side. Oh, because I got another plan. 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Two and a half wide. 1, 2.5. But just go ahead and count them as 2 1 2 double knot sets. We're gonna go across the bottom here of the right into the bottom of the core. The bottom between the bottom line of the core and the first line of the additional core color. In other words, you would be right here, down there. Going out the back, and coming up on this side for his eyeballs. Now I have a crazy idea of how I'm going to finish this guy up. It's not going to be like anybody else, and he deserves it. He isn't like anybody else. He's a fox, man. Yeah, just like you seen in the opener. That's what ZORRO means in Spanish. Fox. And he is so cunning as one. even fight similar to one. Alright, so we know these are going there to stay. So let's alleviate some of this excess and save some more cord for a rainy day. You don't have to burn this right now like I am, because it is after all in the back. And if it starts to fray, it's not on the main portion of our bracelet, is it? Alright, so now we have its eyeballs. The question is not exactly on eyebrows, which we'll do now. Let me turn this around so you can see this, and take the centering mosquito clamp off there. Alright. And what I would like to do, because this should show presence later, is his eyebrows. And we come in the same hole that the eyeball is on. Come in the same hole. Pull him a little excess here. And you're just going behind the bridge of the nose there to grab him. Y'all have to forgive me, man. I am cooking at the same time. What's going through my nose here is keeping me from really doing this video. Nah, just kidding. It sure as hell adds a nice fragrance in there, though. I'm not going to tell you what I'm cooking. You might want some, and that ain't got to do nothing with making this bracelet. I would have to call you over on a Sunday or something. Alright, now, this was a simple procedure of what we did here. Procedure, like I'm still in the surgery or something. Oh, we're doing the Zorro procedure. He already looks like a bandito though, doesn't he? Even though he's a vigilante fighting for truth and justice. That is so true. Alright. Zorro, some of the beginnings. So, be right back in a minute. And I'll make sure something's right before I get to you and show you on it. But yeah, be right back. Thank you. This is actually a pattern for him. I do not mess it up. Where is it starting? Banana. Oh, we've got one long eye, one short eye. Okay, it goes back this way a little. step here, la 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 la, the Zorro's back. All right, yeah, that's pretty cool. And this, when you see it again, won't be felt. It's gonna be leather. He's deserving. Be back, y'all. Different eyes. It's got little tags coming in off of the and it takes a time, but be patient with yourself, because you know that's what's required in this hobby. These black tabs are coming in right behind, in the middle of the two double knot sets that make up his eyeballs. They're coming in the top right here, going around the eyeball and going right back out the same spot. If you would work your fid in there and just go around the eyeball and come on out. Yeah, it's not a hard thing to do. And as you see, you'll just have the two tags here. About a half inch, 2 inches, not inch, but 2 inches. Give yourself some maneuverability. Go in either over the top or up under, just come back out the same way. Now if you wish, you could change his eyesight by going to one of these other, change the look by going to the bottom or up under the bottom or whatever with those black tabs. Remember, they will pull the eyeball depending on what you do. All right. Now, Zorro's mask is not attached to the bracelet other than what's going to be done in the back, as well as what's possibly going to be done in the front. So I left it loose like it is. Besides, the guy might want to change disguises real fast. He does other stuff besides the Don the Marco, the Gigi, or whatever his name is. It's always a little bit different. But he has on a tie scarf. In one of them, he lost it. He just whipped off a rag, cut 2 slits in it, and put it on. And that's what you got here. So he comes out, he's in leather, but this is a gutted 7-inch piece of black 550 cord, tied half, just left over right, tighten it, and then stick these two together with some glue. And it gives the appearance, just like the Ninja Turtles, that this is where he is right now. So, as you see, this is where we are right now. So, be back in a minute because we got other stuff to do. Thank you. Got me a saw. Juba, juba, juba. Cut that base piece off of the horse and rider from your Monopoly set. I knew I had a good horse around here somewhere. Painted him black. He's drying now. Gonna put him, mount him on this piece of tag here. Just like I did this tag with the ZORRO emblem. He stopped by. I didn't really do it. He zip, zip, zip. Yeah. Found out it was a left swipe first, then a drawback this way to the right, and then come in again and cut you back this way for that Z. You see, that's what that is. I had to figure that out. Took various types of tubing, cord, little stringy knickknacks, because that's basically a thickness to the thinness of what these are. This is a whip made by me for ZORRO, and ZORRO, rather, he does use a whip, so we're going to put that on the bracelet also when it comes down to it. And there we have it, 4-minute, the workshop. See you in a little bit. Okay, let's see. From where we were last, I had an idea. You know, if you take some strong wire like this, or maybe our other bendable wire, but you want to have something that's more rigid and more solid, it's not going to move. This is, and round it like this, you know. It's got to be big enough, but yet you're doing half of something. Put you some felt on it. Doesn't need to necessarily be sticky felt. Maybe use some Gorilla Tape right there. Some Gorilla Tape. Fashion it onto the wire. You may want to gut some 550. Put it on there before you put the felt on there. I'm just coming up with an idea for you on what to do. Perhaps, after you've done that and covered this and looked at it, you may figure on some way to attach it to your bracelet. Bend that down. Lock that in there with the 550 covering the wire. And sticky felt and Gorilla Tape. Make sure you have some cutters, and some form of benders, and be very careful so as you don't cut yourself or anything or prick yourself. And you go with that. See if you can perhaps do a line of just a regular one level bracelet, or just a group of double knots, something that'll cover around in here, that'll make the top portion of what you do. And if you look at it, think of what we did already, then, ladies and gentlemen, I give you ZORRO. Yes, I do. With his signature, his whip, right capable. He's got a nice hat on. He's got the horse and emblem. He sure got those mystic eyes, doesn't he? Zorro. He's still the same guy with the bandana on, hat, black clothing, cape in the back. And this is put on. This is regular felt. This is not sticky felt. It's put on in case you want to take it off. And you can also remove a pin here and take the hat off of it. His mask, leather mask here, is not attached to him as though we did a normal bracelet. That raises up and you'll see he's got two regular eyes. But this is you doing my Zorro from Paracord Pals and Heroes. This is what you're gonna get if you follow step by step in what we just did. This is exactly what you'll get. And you can come up and do your own. You know, it's gonna look good for you to do it. Make him a spadoon rapier, custom, and then you'll have this guy. But don't forget that emblem with tornado on it. That's pretty cool. Now this guy is basically goes around and around and around. Age makes in for the new person, the new Zorro. And they pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Most of the movies have shown a rich guy with nothing else more to do than to not be hip with society or whatever, you know. At the same time, on the other side of the coin, he's this guy who runs around in the nighttime in black, sometimes in the day. But he stands for truth and justice. And it's not necessarily the American way or what became America, but he is definitely a Hispanic guy, and he runs around and he does good deeds. He helps the poor, supports the church, he does all these things, and he's extremely energetic, agile, sly, and slick as a fox. Like I say, that's what the name stands for anyway. And he's got all this stuff running around, like I said, on this beautiful black stallion that's as smart as the average horse. And man, the women are like, deep breath. The guys are like, yeah, go get him, Zorro. I can't kick no ass like that. And everybody else be like, oh man, this guy's gonna get beat up by the soldiers. But when he kind of rules the day, and at the end of that day, the bad guy's taken care of. Zorro has been out there to do his thing, and he's wielded his sword, and he's come up and put that Z on you, and you know who's there. So that's basically what's this guy's about. He's not necessarily all the time a rich guy that, like I said, it doesn't have anything to do. So you can do this paracord bracelet. I hope you enjoyed the show here on this one, because he was quite unique. Things kept popping up in my head, and I kept trying to challenge myself to do it. So I challenge you to do the man in black, the real guy. And it's not necessarily a Johnny Cash thing, but I guarantee you, even Johnny Cash may have liked Zorro. So y'all be cool out there. If you need to, call on a guy like this here to help you out sometimes. I appreciate any comments you'll give me. Thank you very much for them. And come on back next time and see what I got up for you. God bless y'all. Have a good day. Hope I covered everything for you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. It's Courtney. Thank you for joining Paracord Pals and Heroes this afternoon. I appreciate your support. Come on back and let's do it again with these bracelets, man. I'm out of here. Thank you. It's the beat, la 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 la, ZORRO Spike. Yeah, from the mind of Courtney Holmes comes a paracord Zorro. This is my prototype now, and but he's not a character who really changes up or anything. He just passes the costumes on, maybe passes the sword on. It's a world class spadron that I made there. That's pretty neat. I like it. And it's got its own jewels and gold on it. Handmade handle. Whole sword I made. Woo! Yeah, really. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Zorro. Thank you very much.